And I want to just say in advance, forgive any interruptions that I might receive during this live because everybody want to call me as soon as I decide to go live. But I have recently seen a vision. This part of life is called clairvoyance, okay? And what I seen was the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, as well as the Five of Pentacles, right? I was shown like a video of them flashing really fast, back to back to back to back to back. And I just feel like I'm really tired of these changes. So I feel like somebody out there, whoever this message is for, is really tired of the changes, okay? The changes they're going through financially, changes they're going through emotionally, the changes they're going through um, spiritually, the changes they're going through um, as it pertains to their families, the changes they're going through as it pertains to their careers, the changes that they're going through as far as fake people or people trying to take advantage of them. The changes they're going through when it comes to just the arguments, fights, and being in other competition with others, okay? Somebody is fed up and somebody is constantly going through these changes, right? Back to back to back to back. I seen the cards flipping back to back to back like a video, doop, 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 just like this, like flashing. So I feel like these changes happen quick, happen out of nowhere, happens a lot because I'm hearing all the time. And somebody is just tired. I remember feeling tired, okay? And I'm hearing the song, I'm fed up, okay? I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I gotta find that song and I'm gonna pin it below because there's a message there in that song too as well. I don't know who sang it, but I'm just hearing somebody is fed up with these changes. Somebody is constantly going through changes. Okay, this could be financially. Let's start there with the Five of Pentacles, right? Somebody is changing jobs, like they change their clothes. Maybe they're not satisfied with the pay they get. Maybe they're not satisfied with, you know, how much hours they putting in away from home and they don't seem to be reaping the rewards. Everything is just going on bills, right? They constantly broke no matter how much money they bring in, how much income they trying to, accumulate. It's constantly just always them going through these changes. Let's talk about the Five of Cups. People playing with their emotions. Emotions is unstable right now. Somebody here is constantly going through emotional roller coasters. I'm hearing that song. Emotional roller coaster. So I guess you could say this is clairvoyance and clairaudience because I'm all of that. Okay? But I'm just telling y'all what I'm getting through this vision, receiving these downloads. And I don't know who this is for, but somebody gonna feel me. Like the video if you feel me though. Okay? On some real life shit. Because we keeps it 100 straight, no chaser over here. And we just human beings. We spiritual beings actually having the human experience. And we gonna go through these changes, okay? So let's talk about this Five of Cups, how somebody just feels like they got no love from people. They getting no love. Keep changing love interest. Somebody is fed up with that shit. They ready for their person. They ready for the one that's down for them. That don't play about them. You know what I mean? So they can be the same way. They ready to build an empire with their person if that person exists out here. Somebody is tired of their emotions right now. Emotions probably taking a toll on them. Emotions probably running their life, controlling their life right now. And then it's just like, damn, I can't recuperate from one thing before something else happens. Type shit with this energy of the Five of Cups. Now let's go to the other five, the Five of Wands. You got people out here, other bitches and other niggas. Y'all know that's my other bitches and other niggas card, right? And it don't matter if I'm looking in the camera. The message is what's important, okay? So, y'all could be going through arguments, fights, conflict with other bitches, other niggas, other people. And you know what I mean? And these people could be co-workers, they could be family members, they could be associates, they can be anybody. They can be spouses, you know what I mean, that you dealing with and other people outside of y'all connection. It's just a constant reminder of these people. Like somebody is so tired of people, they don't even want to deal with people, don't trust people, don't want to be around people, don't feel comfortable or safe with nobody. You know what I mean? So these people is really going through, damn, what is this world coming to when it comes to people? Trust no man when it comes to people. They can't. And it's just like it don't matter who these people is, whether they really close to them or they distant relatives. It's just constant conflict with people. People coming for them. And then you got to feel like you in competition with these people. If these co-workers, you got people all around you scared you gonna take their spot, scared you gonna have more than them, like it ain't enough money out here for everybody, scared, worried, and in competition with you, trying to pull you down, right? Trying to gatekeep, trying to hate on you behind your back. You know what I mean? It's different things like this. Trying to just start arguments and fights with you. You tired of this shit. You tired of this shit. You to the point where you don't even want to deal with people anymore, any longer. Because you feel like it's not me, it's them. And they all feel like it's not them, it's you. So you like, what the fuck we gonna do? On some real shit. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna distance myself from y'all. And this is what y'all using as a defense mechanism, as a way to protect your energy. So then we go from the Five of Wands to the final five, because it's only four in tarot that I seen. And this is the Five of Swords. This is y'all feeling like, again, you can't trust nobody. People are manipulating you with different things in different ways. They're manipulative. They're trying to take advantage of you, playing tit for tat with you, trying to get over on you, just starting shit, causing shit, just liking the drama. And you're not with that shit. You like, okay, I'm gonna let you have that. But for real, because I have pure intentions and I'm genuine, then you gonna still lose in the end. Type shit. You feeling like, again, everybody's against you. These are secret enemies, or I'm sleeping with the secret enemy. Or you got people all around you trying to take advantage of you, playing mind games with you. Like you tired of the fucking mind games with these people, no matter who these people is. You like, damn, you know, mentally, I can't take no more. You like, mentally, I can't take no more. Some of y'all having silent mental battles with motherfuckers. Like literally, y'all don't even have to say nothing. Telepathic communication just all over the place. You know? And now I'm seeing tic-tac-toe, a tic-tac-toe board. And it's like, you are playing with these people, and it's just like, damn, who gonna win? This is all about who's gonna win with this Five of Swords energy. And it's people out here that will do anything, cutthroat like, to be able to, you know, see you fail or win over you, regardless of what this is, whether it's work, whether it's a love interest, whether it's your own spouse in competition with you. I mean, y'all just going through these changes. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I feel them too. Also an empath, and I've been feeling them too. So I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nothing more certain in life than these changes. And changes, I hate to see the number 555. That number is very significant to this reading. And why? Because it means different things to different people according to when you see it and how you see it and how much you see it, right? Because that's how the universe communicates with synchronicity. Okay, so when I see the number 555, it always means something bad for me. It always means I'm about to go through a change for the worse. Now, for you, it might be good, and that's a good thing. God bless you. But for me, it's the opposite. And you got to be able to know and discern when you see these synchronicities, what does it mean for you? But I'm going to tell you something. Changes is the only thing certain in life, okay? You change to come in this world, you're going to change to go out. And the whole time you here, you're going to go through fucking changes. Fight the great fight. Nobody said it was going to be easy, and you wasn't taught with a book the instructions on life, okay? Don't let nobody make you feel bad or tell you, you know what I mean, you going about these changes the wrong way because they going through changes themselves. And especially don't take advice from somebody who's constantly going through changes and they for the worse, okay? Like, okay, listen to people and their advice and guidance, and you discern what you're going to keep and take with you and apply it to life and what you're going to throw away because it means it's irrelevant to you in your life, right? You going to discern that and use your own intuition over what to keep and what to throw away during these changes, but they're necessary. For some of us, again, they're good, but for some of us, they're bad. And you're going to have good and bad changes. That's life. But see, one thing about the older generations and the newer ones is these newer generations, they not built to last for this fight. They're not built for it. These younger generations, what they call it, Gen whatever, I don't fucking know. I knew them, but I forgot them, okay? The millennials and all that bullshit, okay? I'm talking about them now. The younger versus the older generations, okay? The older generations was more built for going through shit, trials and tribulations, because we knew what it was not to have shit. A lot of us accepted our stance in life, and we just rolled with it and dealt with it and appreciated it, right? This newer generation, they never accepted their stance in life. I'm hearing the word stance. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm really gonna have to look it up after this, but hey, I'm channeling, and this is a download. So that word came out. It's significant. But stance. The newer generation, they can't withhold the stance on life now. They don't know how to cope with life like the older generations, is what I'm trying to say. They don't know how to deal with shit like the older generations. They're not built for the trials and tribulations. These newer generations, and I'm sorry to say, like the video, if y'all agree, or it's cool to disagree. But we're gonna keep it 100 over here. Straight no chaser. These newer generations, it don't matter what you taught, and you can teach them, and you know what you installed in your children. But it's like they don't retain the information. They don't apply it to life, and they act like they handicap because all of them refuse, for example, to get out here and get it like their parents did. They more lazier than their parents, where parents was out here early in the fields working at early ages back in the days. In those older generations, kids was outside in them fields working. These are facts. But nowadays, kids barely want to work. This newer generation, they barely want to work. They all want the quick get rich scheme. Hey, all of them want to be rich, but they don't want to do shit to get there. Is what I'm saying. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to do the work. They want somebody else to do it for them. Versus the older generation who had to put in that work, who had to grind, who wasn't home. And if it was a two-parent home, one person was still doing everything while the other person was taking care of the home. The other person was out here getting it. But in these newer times versus the older times, this newer generation, a lot of them, they didn't come for two-parent homes. Now, if you from a two-parent home, then I'm not talking about you. But I'm talking about you, but I'm more so comparing a two-parent home to a single parent home where it's only one parent in the household to take care of everything, which makes you spread thin, and depending on your responsibilities, you have just a lot more that's overwhelming you. But still, that single parent has to get out here and get it and don't have a problem with it. Versus this newer generation who, excuse me, who, you know, I'm gonna use this example because this is a better example to just sum it all up. Say you ever caught public transportation, right? An older person get on a bus and catch public transportation quicker than a younger person would. And I say that, I mean, I'm not saying this is applies to everyone, okay? But what I'm saying is a younger person will use more excuses as to why they can't get on that public transportation and catch that bus. Okay? You see a lot of this. This not just me talking. This was really going on. You will see a lot of older generations out here working. I see people right now in our work that 60, 70 years old need to be fucking retired and they still out here trying to get that bag to pay bills and take care of their responsibilities and their families and they underappreciated, underpaid, all this type of shit. And you got, that's the older generation, right? So you got this newer generation who barely want to work, all trying to become entrepreneurs because we are in the age of Aquarius, the age of truth. Okay, so a lot been revealed. A lot of people not having that shit. They change, the old ways have changed again, changes. Okay, so we're no longer in the age of Pisces where shit is just illusional. You know what I mean? And people full of illusions and living out fantasies and shit. We in the real truth hardcore era where, you know, you really got to be the queen of swords and king of swords out this bitch. You got to really, use your discernment, be real with yourself, set boundaries. You know what I mean? Be authentic and decisive. Know what you want, going after it. You know what I mean? All that type of shit. You know, I'm gonna just say this. It be the older generations being the king and queen of swords, where it be the younger generations being the page of swords. You understand what I'm saying? And not to even really keep comparing the two to put them at war with one another, but this is what's going on. This is the reality of these changes that we're going through. And I'm saying all this to say that over time don't just change, the world don't change, but people do too. Okay? The way of life changes too. Okay, and I get my kids always telling me, oh, like you from the 1200s, we don't, this is 2026. Come on now. First of all, I wasn't even thought of in the 1200s. And yeah, it's 2026, and I know things have changed, but they ain't changed that damn much. There's nothing really new under the sun, and everything that happened already happened, and everything is happening, past, present, and future at the same damn time. I know that just went over some of y'all heads. But, but, if you know, you know. I'm just saying, somebody is tired of these changes, but you need to know, whoever you are, whoever I'm talking to, that change is necessary. That's what I'm hearing loudly. Change is necessary. So don't take them more personal or spiritual, um, and take them more like it's getting me where I need to be. It's helping me grow and evolve. And I know it's easier said than done, you guys. I know it. Because doing this work is not for the weak. A lot of people don't even want to do their shadow work. They don't want to accept accountability. They don't want to go through these changes. So they stay stuck. They stay going through the same cycles, the same things. So ask yourself this question. Are you going to go with the flow of change? Are you going to fight against it? Because that's exactly what's happening. Ain't no in between. You either going with the flow of the change and the energy, or you fighting and rebelling against it. And trust me, it's easier to just go with it. It really is. It's easier to go with it. Why? Because when you fight against it, you still lose. Because who are you fighting against? For real, for real. Because we think we in control of everything, but we really not. You're really fighting against the universe. Some changes are necessary, is what I'm hearing. And that's what y'all going through. Necessary changes. I know you tired, whoever I'm talking to. I know you fed up. I know it's shit after shit after shit, tower after tower after tower. If it ain't one person, it's another person. If it ain't one kid, it's another kid. If it ain't this bill, it's this bill. But guess what? After all the changes, what you do after the change? So take, for example, the world in the beginning when it was created. After all the changes, what did Jesus do? Jesus rested, right? Jesus rested. God is saying, go through these changes and then rest. or rest in between these changes that you're going through. Because I'm hearing change is necessary, but rest is too. And I ain't just talking about you going to fucking sleep or taking a nap. I'm talking about resting your mental. Your mentality. Mental health is real. Your mentality need a break sometimes. Your thoughts need a break. You ever felt like you damn, I just wish I had a switch. I can just flip off what the fuck I'm thinking. I'm staying up overthinking. Yeah, turn it off. Like, you feel me? So your mental need rest. Some of y'all spirit need rest. You so spiritually inflicted. You've been going through so many spiritual battles. This battle after that battle after that battle. This demon after that demon. This vampire after that vampire. And damn, it's just like, God, like, sit the fuck down. Let me fight for you. Let me send the angels and your ancestors and your dead relatives to come fight for you. You fought, all these battles is not your fight. Spiritually speaking. Because you can't see your ancestors, your dead relatives, and spiritual beings fighting for you. Don't mean they not. We can't see a lot of stuff with the naked eye. Don't mean they don't exist. It's all energy, right? Some of y'all physical bodies has went through these changes because of the change in your emotions. Yeah, letting your emotions run them up. I'm guilty of this. I'm talking about to the point you emotionally spending all your damn money or giving it all away, knowing you need to save, put up, pay bills, because you just emotionally all over the fucking place and you just had one fucking day where you done fucked up and sacrificed it all. Why? Because your emotions not under control. God said, let your emotions rest. Sometimes you gotta say fuck love. Fuck love once. Yeah, I fucking said it. Y'all heard me right. Sometimes you got to. Because if loving them is hurting you, then guess what? You're not doing what God wants you to do. Yeah, God said love your neighbor. Love your enemy too. But he also said love you first. If you don't love you, then how the fuck do you expect anybody else to love you? Therefore, get your emotions in order. Say it's God. Some of y'all souls just not at rest, is what I'm hearing. You wondering why you walking around out this bitch feeling like a lost soul, because your soul need to rest. I'm hearing this song. There's a leak in this old building. I know it got to move. I'm going to pin it below, but that song is relevant for y'all. For those of you guys, you need to listen to this song, and I'm going to pin it below because I'm going to go find it. There's an old leak in your soul. Whatever that means for you. But souls come here to heal the leaks, to grow, to evolve, to transition. Need I say more? Some of y'all, them two bitches that been jumping y'all, stress and anxiety, they kicking y'all ass. They kicking y'all ass. And one thing I'm gonna say about all these changes is everything change. And with the good come the bad, and with the bad come the good. So guess what that means? If you enduring all this bad shit, guess what? It gotta change for the better. You gotta see some good. And if you're going through all this good shit, guess what? Be humble is what I'm hearing. Because one day you're gonna see some bad shit, or some bad shit gonna happen, because that's just the way of life. Embrace the changes. They necessary. That is all. Peace and love.